Good morning, everyone. I'm Johanna Miller of the Vermont Natural Resources Council, here with some of my fellow climate advocates, Lauren Oats from the Nature Conservancy, Edgerly Walsh of VPIRG, and Lauren Hierl, Vermont Conservation Voters. We're here with our climate dispatch, bringing you a very brief but good news update related to the Global Warming Solutions Act, a priority bill for our 30-member coalition, turning our long-held climate goals into requirements and setting a process and a strategic planning and implementation framework in place. Really important bill. Thank you to members of the Senate Natural Resources Committee, Senator Bray, Chairman Bray, Senator Campion, and Senator McDonald in particular for their support of this really important bill. Lauren Oats, tell us a little bit more about it and the Nature Conservancy support.
Yeah, thanks, Joey, and thank you to Senate Natural Resources and Energy for moving along this important bill despite the challenging conditions of working remotely. We're especially grateful to Senator Bray and the thoughtful changes that he and his committee made to the Solutions Act, and we're looking forward to moving it quickly before we go on recess for the summer. Thank you.
So I just wanted to jump in briefly and reiterate how crucial this policy is. Obviously, it's something that you all have been hearing from us for over a year now. The Global Warming Solutions Act, as Joey said, is going to put in place a planning and accountability framework that's really going to set Vermont on a path to hit our climate goals, and is going to make those goals requirements rather than the aspirational goals that we've been failing to hit so far. And then in this moment, it's also really critical to acknowledge how thoroughly the idea of resilient communities and a resilient economy is baked into the DNA of this bill from the first day it got taken up in House Energy in January on through the entirety of the conversation in Senate Natural. Really, that is what this bill is about, and that only obviously became more important a couple of months ago when the enormity of the COVID-19 public health and economic crises, really came crashing home. And so our hope is that this bill will make it across the finish line, that the Governor Scott will sign it. He has said, from day one that he supports our climate goals, and that this bill could really help pave the way towards a climate resilient economic recovery that builds up all Vermonters. So thank you all for your support, through these many months. And we've got a few more steps. Lauren is going to talk a little bit more about what's next, but we can't stress enough how crucial all of your involvement has been in getting this far.
Absolutely. So we always like to wrap these up with a call to action. One other piece I did just want to mention, today is Juneteenth, and a really important other piece of the bill that there is an equity subgroup also built into it, really looking at what does this transition look like, and is it just and equitable, and that is a core value that our organizations have brought to this, and that absolutely has to be baked in. So just wanted to lift that up as well. But so, as Ben mentioned, we in the process are now heading to the Senate floor. So this is, one of the key moments that we've been working for together for months. And again, all of the advocacy that so many people have been putting into this have gotten us this far. So let's keep it up. So now is the time. Make sure you call your senator or senators if you haven't already. Even if you have, a quick reminder, the bill's coming to the floor. We need your support. We need your vote. Let's get it through the Senate with as many votes as possible to give it the momentum and that we can then just get this over the finish line and to the governor's desk. So this week's call to action, call your senators, remind them how important it is to you, why you care, and that they should move this bill. And so let's get it done. Continue to follow us, #ActOnClimateVT. We'll be back next week, hopefully with a really exciting update on what's happening there. But together, let's keep up the momentum and get it over the finish line. All right, thanks everyone. Take care.
Thank you all.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.